Welcome to my hardcore forever world where I have survived the first 100 days. This is a compilation of the videos thus far in a more streamlined and a watchable way. You may not only get to see how the world has evolved, but also how my editing and confidence has changed as well. If you enjoy, please be sure to leave a comment and subscribe as it helps me out a ton. Enjoy! The forever world. A world that is never abandoned, one that only grows. Some, however, take this a step further. One mistake, and it's all over.
Oh my god!
Today, I'll be joining this challenge and starting my very own hardcore forever world. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first things first, I need to get all of the essentials out of the way, that way we can actually start playing the game. Now that tools are out of the way, let's try and find somewhere to settle for the night. Yeah. What do you mean you're bored? The video just started. My montage is too long? What are you talking about? Dude, it just started. I'm getting diamonds right now. What do you mean you want me to skip the rest of the montage? Dude, okay, I'll do it. Okay, after spending some time getting all the essentials for our world, this is what I've ended up with. We have a really good amount of like some of the basics like iron, coal. We have lapis and 2 diamonds, which I ended up using to make this diamond pickaxe, which we have now. So as I start getting some more of like the fundamentals done, I'm gonna get a farm going, I'm gonna get some animals going, and I'm gonna start gathering resources for our house. So I've taken a look around the area that we have here, and it is honestly pretty nice. We have this island here, which is not connected to the mainland. This island goes all the way out down here, which goes up into a stony shore, but that's fine because we can honestly terraform it later. I think for now, I'm going to use this like general vicinity as like a custom forest, as that's just something that I really enjoy doing. And our first house is gonna be this farmhouse, like a little like farmstead out over here of custom trees and like a pathway going through it and everything. But oh, hello creeper. But we're going to get some animals. We're gonna get a little animal pen house for them, and then a building for us as well, along with some storage. That's gonna be the end goal of our first episode here. I actually have bones. I'm gonna try and get this dog right here, if he'll have me. Okay, well he didn't. He did not want anything to do with us, so we're just fine. It's whatever. We don't need him. So I have 2. I still only have 2 seeds. I don't think I will ever get over how long this takes. I'm actually going to cover this 2 blocks thick, as I just don't want to have to like worry about flooring and everything later. There you go, look at that. Already looks better right here. Already much more buildable. Are we joking? Oh my gosh, what? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. What is this? This is not... There's no way. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. This is... These are the twins from The Shining. I don't want to die like this. This is... I ended up with 2 more bones. Where's that dog at? I hear him. I don't see him. There he is. Let's hope 2 more is enough. And if it's not... Oh my gosh. That's a greedy, greedy dog. Okay. Looking at what we have going on here, I'm considering actually removing this top layer of dirt right here. Just all of this, and then flattening out to this top right here. So I think I'm gonna take some time and remove this. Okay, well, the dirt problem I was having earlier, I'm not having it anymore. Okay. We have sugarcane going now. We have wheat going now. Oh, that one grew fast. Even with full armor, like, I still get messed up by skeletons. That is ridiculous. While my past self goes on a hunt for cows, I wanted to talk about my goals for this series moving forward. I love using cinematic tactics in videos, and I love Minecraft, and I would like to think that I'm pretty good at the game. So in the future, similar to the intro, bits and pieces of my videos will have those out-of-game shots along with some very fancy editing that I don't think you normally see in a standard Minecraft Let's Play. I like to build very expansive worlds, and I use it as a tool for world building, where there'll be storytelling and lore that players can find with the world downloads. And nearly every part is a custom made in some aspect, and I like to push the game to its limits both mechanically and with how I build. Even though this episode has been a slow start with just the standard starter base and farm, it'll kick up to speed very quickly. This episode I built the farmstead, the next I build a castle is the type of speed that we are talking. Coming to the end of a little heart-to-heart though, I do ask that you leave a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed my video, and then make sure to leave a comment whether it's constructive criticism, something you enjoyed, or what you'd like to see next. That is our food situation handled. I think it's time that we really focus on gathering materials and start building our house with a time lapse. Okay, I was actually on the wrong mountain, funny enough, but we are now close enough to see our little setup. I'm taking so much fall damage doing this. Okay, so except for some potential windows on this side, as I just don't know what I'm going to use this top half for, like in this area yet, I believe that is the exterior of our starter house complete. I went for something I don't normally do. I don't normally go for this really bright top, but I thought it's going to fit for what I have planned in the future. And I think it works really well with the warm tones that we have up here on the roof. And I really like the little details that we have everywhere. The inside, as you can imagine, is quite empty, but that's what we're going to work on next, is filling out this interior. And then we're going to build a pen for these cows, and then that is our first episode complete.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I have finished the interior of the house. There are no storage things in here yet, but this is going to be filled. There's going to be barrels up on shelves up here. We have a little seating area. This is, just decorative, of course. Our furnace is a chimney. Goes all the way up, and then we come up here. We have another seating area, and then right here we have our bedroom. The walls and everything are empty only because I haven't put like the decorative items. Like once we get diamond armor, this is going to be decorative and go over here as if it were a closet. We have an outside balcony as well. I think this view will be amazing eventually. Like we're going to have stuff here probably next episode, and eventually these islands will have things on them as well. And as you can see, the chimney from the kitchen goes all the way up, and I like it a lot. I think it looks gorgeous. We only have one thing left on our list, which is to put the animal pen right here, and then we are finished. Last episode, I ran out of diamonds, and now I'm poor. But in this episode, I'm going to fix that by building a massive enchanting tower on top of a floating island. Okay, so the first step is actually getting the diamonds. And for that, we'll make an enchanting setup so we can get Fortune 3. Okay, since we failed to get Fortune 3, but this is a really good pickaxe, I'm just going to go down and try and find 3 more diamonds. That way we can try again. Oh, wait. Okay, we found diamonds. There we go. We just have to hope it's 3, which, I'll be honest, not looking great. 1. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's more. Okay. We only need 3 of them, and then we can mine the other 3 with fortune once we have it. Oh my gosh, there's more. There's more. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it keeps going. That's 2 6 veins just right next to each other, back to back. Wait. Oh, there's more. Oh my gosh. Okay, only 3 that time, but we're making money right now. That's what we're doing. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, there's more. It's just. Oh, oh, oh! Oh. 28 raw diamond. That's 25 that we get to use fortune on. That might be all the diamonds we needed. I may not have to come back down here at all. I died over you too. That's weird. Okay, 28 diamonds. Place down 3 of these. Okay. Thinking about it. Boom. That's 3 diamonds. Okay. Okay, so we failed to get Fortune 3 with the levels that we had, so I needed a different tactic. So I think what I'm going to do is, since that cave is so big, I'm gonna try and go find another mob spawner, hopefully closer up to the surface, and then I will get back with you guys once we find one. I didn't find one. Oh no, not again. No, 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 no. It's always the baby zombies. Oh no, oh no. Dude, no. Oh no. Okay. So, that means I have to go build an XP farm now. That sucks. Okay, so after some time, I actually did manage to find another mob spawner, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it into a full XP farm. Oh, there's a chicken jockey in there. I didn't know. I didn't know they could spawn from these farms. A much flatter piece of. Are we? What? Oh my gosh! No. Why? I'm being like plagued by tiny zombies all the time. All the time. It's constant. It's a constant like barrage of baby zombies. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay. It's not great. We don't have efficiency on it, but I don't need efficiency on it. We can get efficiency later. Okay, so I'm gonna mine up all of these ores, and then we're gonna see how much we get from it. Look at that. Look at our inventory right there. It's not a very impressive amount of gold, but 52 diamonds. So, I think we all know what this means now. Cover me with diamonds. Take this off, put this on. We're practically in now and guaranteed to never die. Oh, showing off. There we go. Okay. Time to get serious though, because now we need to enchant everything. However, I cannot enchant anymore with this setup. Not because anything's preventing me, but because I'm not allowing myself to. I need to actually build our tower before I can enchant anything else. So the next thing on the list is to start gathering some materials. The list of items we'll need is pretty massive, as I'm not building a typical floating island. It's going to be a massive slab of land that's risen out of the ground and suspended above the water. And as such, we're going to need a lot of blocks. Here, I'm constructing a moss farm because moss is going to be the most important block by far. It's going to supply us with the majority of the items and other decorative blocks that's going to be needed for our enchanting island. And I've already been clearing out a big mine all the way down to bedrock and then this area here. So I should have plenty of stone and cobblestone to supply our project. Also, consider subscribing and liking the video if you've made it this far and you've enjoyed. Okay, so the moss farm has been complete, and this is a really big step in completing our enchanting island, as this is going to be the lifeblood of our island and project. And now it's time to move on to gathering everything else. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever seen a diamond vein this big. No way, it keeps going. How many diamonds do we have? We got 29 diamonds. So after quite a bit of grinding, and I mean quite a bit of grinding, we finally have everything we need for this build. This is over 7,000 items, by the way, and it took me so long. Built an entire moss... Actually, yeah, you guys saw that. Built an entire moss farm for all this, which I guess actually is not as much as I thought. Mine for all of this. Had to get all this glass and dye and all this. Took me a while. That's basically all I'm trying to say. What? I think he's stuck. I don't think he knows he can get out of there. That's okay. He'll stay in there. But this area, this lake is about to have a massive floating island above it. And I am very excited to get building. So I think that means it's time to jump into a time lapse. Okay, so I have transferred all of our materials up to this island, which is a hassle and a half for sure. And I've been using this waterfall to get up, and it's been working pretty good. And now we don't have the scaffold thing going up in it because I almost died like 4 times missing scaffolding and like falling down to lower scaffolding and then taking like 7 hearts of damage. It's not fun. It's not fun. But this right here is the outline of how big this tower is gonna be, and I'm excited. I've been grinding for a long time to start this, so I say we just jump right into it and finally build this tower. Oh, okay. After many hours of grinding, and I mean many hours of grinding, the tower is finished. We can now enchant as much as we want. And most importantly, we get to do it in style. But I think before I do that, let's do a little showcase of what I've built. I don't think you guys have seen it in its entirety yet, so let's make that happen. Okay, so with our island complete and fully decorated now, as you can see, there was a bit of a time jump. That leaves us with one thing to do, and that is to finally enchant our armor and enchant our tools. I have enough to get 3 full level, 30 level enchantments for our gear, but we're gonna need more. But earlier on, we built that XP grinder, so I can use that, and I'm going to end this episode off by getting everything fully enchanted. Once we have more buildings in like a couple of weeks, it'll look really good from up here. I'm very excited. And this is our staircase up. It's supposed to look like the same magic holding the tower together is also allowing us access to our enchanting table, which is right here. And It's okay. You know what? I'll actually keep this because I have enough diamonds to actually make duplicates of everything. And we'll try and get Silk Touch for this, but I'm going to go ahead and start grinding on getting all of our stuff enchanted. Yikes. So yeah, that was not a good roll for the chest plate. And I actually don't want to remake that one because that one's quite expensive. But with the leggings and the chest plate, that's good. I do like that. Yeah, so I think the best one is just going to be this Prot 4 on the leggings. And it has Unbreaking. So that's literally the best leggings we can get from... Oh, that's another Prot 4. Fire Prot 4, Fire Prot 4. I think with the sword, I'll probably go for looting right off the bat. I do not want a Fortune 3 shovel. I want Silk Touch on both of these, and I just need efficiency for the pickaxe. Yes, there we go. Look at that. I'm protection 4 and I'm breaking 3 on both my chest plate and my leggings. That's honest. That sets us up really well for the future. All right, yes, that is perfect for boots. I love that. That's honestly probably the best that we could get with that. Dude, there we go. That is a perfect axe with 1 enchant. Our luck has been insane so far. I'm starting to think that I really didn't think my floating island being so far away from my XP farm through very much. Because, yeah, the tower is way over there, as you can see above the trees. And I have quite the walk every single time I get back to level 30. There we go. We got pretty good look on the sword, too. That does bring us to the end of our first 100 days in our Minecraft Forever world. That leaves me with only one thing left to say. My name is Stardust, this has been Building with Star, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!